Okay, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to the best place on the planet. My name is Shannon Johnson from Houston, Texas, and I would love to introduce our dynamic speaker for the evening, our two-star director from Houston, Texas. She is a wife, she is an entrepreneur, and a professional makeup artist, absolutely beautiful and an amazing leader. We want to welcome Miss Brandy Holmes Dennison to the line. Are you available?
I am always available, Shannon. It is Monday. It is
Yes.
presentation day, but it's also Labor Day. And what I'm so happy about is I didn't labor and I have not been laboring. Have you been laboring over there? A retired makeup artist, now full-time in the travel industry, on her way to director in training in this amazing company. And you were just doing the dang on thing, Shannon. I have to give a shout out to you. Round of applause. Round of applause. Your hosting is impeccable. You're looking beat, girl. You are looking good on this good old Labor Day. Thank you for introducing me. Good evening, everybody. Happy Labor Day, or like we like to call it, Happy Labor No More Day. As she said, my name is Brandy Holmes Dennison. I am a two-star director in this amazing company. And guys, I am just lit today, okay? I am excited because I woke up happy about this presentation because I always know when everybody is off and we are on, that means we're going to get more people on and in this amazing opportunity. So I want to tell you a little bit about how I got started. In 2019, I joined this amazing company and it has been on the up and up from there. Now, for those of you that's on the chat, I am the family booker. I am the one that everybody came to year after year after year saying, Brandy, what do you think about this? I want to go to Dominican. Can you look for me, a hotel here? And then I was the one that always booked my family cruise. But guys, I was an unpaid travel agent. I had no idea that money was on the table. And truth be told, it's not even hiding. It really is in plain sight. But in 2019, Miss Ima, my sponsor in this company, she said, Brandy, listen, let me show you how you can do what you're already doing and get paid from it. Well, for some reason, I didn't believe her that first time. So I had her go ahead and book my family's trip because I didn't feel like working it. And she made $2,000. Well, once I realized that her commission from what I was already doing and the work I actually did awarded her $2,000, but I got awarded a headache, it was game over. I immediately signed up and it was off to the races. So for everybody on the chat, if you could go anywhere in the world, if money was no issue and if time was no issue, where would you go? Now for me, it switches every single week. All right. Sometimes it's normally Seychelles, then it'll be Dubai, then it's Maldives. But okay, we got Aruba in the chat. Europe, Turks, all right, Thailand, Bali, Hawaii, Norway. Okay, that's a new one. Come on, Norway, Paris, New Zealand, Japan. All right, Dubai. Yep, Australia, Switzerland. That's new. Greece. Okay, so what I can say about all of you on this good old Labor Day chat is y'all are bougie and y'all need off because all of these trips are going to take at least a week or two to explore and vacation. So if you are on the chat, I want y'all to really hone in on this information. Do not be distracted by cooking your chicken or the kids or the husband, because I don't want y'all to miss what we are about to present, because we are talking about financial freedom, personal freedom, and time freedom. And I don't know about y'all, but all three of these are number one on my list. It's not a 1, 2, or 3.
I never would have met that person had it not been for you sharing it in the first
please
place,
make
right?
sure you are muting your Zoom when you come in. We don't want you interrupting anything we got saying. So please make sure you mute your phone.
Override of $25.
So we are going to talk about.
We also have 6 levels.
Did we get it? Okay. We got it muted. All right. We're going to talk about designing your ideal life. And you're going to discover how to earn more, travel more, and experience more. And guys, it's through building a strong network. Now, when I first jumped in the company, I didn't really think that I had a network. And then my coach said, let me see your phone. And in my phone, I had over 3,000 contacts. So I shocked myself that I actually have a network. But now they taught me how to embrace and empower myself through my network so that I could earn unlimited income. And it's true, whatever you want to design in this opportunity, you can absolutely do that. So we're not only telling you to save yourself, but we're saying go out and save some others and teach them. And we're going to teach you how to benefit from e-commerce. Now, what's great about this opportunity, there's no inventory and there is no quotas, and you can work from anywhere at any time. Because guys, if you're paying bills online, you best believe it is time for you to start making money online. We all know that Walmart used to be the giant for us to go get our goods, but now we like the convenience of what? Amazon. Amazon is the go-to way, and Walmart is no longer the way. So this needs to be the way for you. Benefit from e-commerce. And we're going to teach you how to become a travel professional, because y'all, there are tons of secrets when it comes to the travel industry. And we want to teach you how to get on the money-making side of it. Become the merchant instead of the consumer. Earn those travel commissions because they are already built in your price. Now, who are we? We are the amazing, the one and only, the number one of the industry, Planet Marketing, and we are based in Atlanta, Georgia. We have been around now for nearly 9 years, and we are an online business provider. Guys, we are also in over 20 countries and growing, and it is all because of that man on the screen, the one and only Mr. Donald Bradley, who is the founder and the CEO, and he literally has a heart of gold and a heart for people. We were just talking about him in my team Zoom, and what he has created bring me to tears, because he wanted average individuals to have the opportunity to earn above average income. And guys, that's exactly what he is doing. But he is a very smart man. So he knew he could not do this by himself. So he brought on 2 of his homies, the first being Mr. Andy Cawthon, who was actually retired, y'all. So he was done with his work. But him and Mr. Bradley, they have such an amazing friendship that he came back into the workforce and said, you know what? I have led tons of billion-dollar corporations. Now I'm gonna come over here and help you to your billion-dollar corporation. And that is our main man, our president. But of course, y'all know a queen had to enter the scene. So we got the one and only Miss Leanne Trokler, who, y'all, she runs circles around everybody because this lady goes to work. And what we love best about her is that she makes sure we get paid on time, every time, and sometimes before time. And as you can see, commissions to date, we have actually now paid out over 250 million in commissions. So we got to update the slide to let y'all know the money is coming. Now, we are Planet Marketing, but who do we market? So we only market the number one, the largest in the world, the originator of travel, IntelliTravel. Now, IntelliTravel has been around now for 33 years. And guys, we originated this thing. So if you see anybody come after that's not IntelliTravel, that means they are copying off of the best. They are based in Delray Beach, Florida, and we as Planet Marketing, we have an exclusive partnership with them. So that means you cannot become an IntelliTravel agent unless you go through a Planet Marketing rep. Now, what's great about our company is we have an A+ rating on the Better Business Bureau. Plus, we have tons of accreditation and certification. And if you look on the bottom, you can see all of those different awards that we have won. But what's great is that Magellan Award, because guys, that's like being the Beyonce of the industry. That's like getting a Grammy in the music, or maybe the Halle Berry of the industry, like getting an Oscar. We are top dogs when it comes to this industry. And it's all because of that man on your screen right there, Mr. James Ferrara, who is the co-founder and the president. And we just came back to convention. And if y'all can't believe it, everything that you see today, add something to it, because we are still growing. We are still adding opportunity, which means what for you? More money in your pocket. Now, to all of my guests, I do want to ask you, did you know commissions were already built inside your travel bookings? Now, I did not know that until I came into this company, because I thought when I was going to cheap.com, I thought that I was getting the best price. I just knew that I was the smartest one online, and there was no way that they was going to get me because I'm just too smart. I find the best deal. But how many do you know I was searching and searching, and I did all the work, and cheap.com, they got the commission that I could have got. So once I realized that commission was already booked in the price, no matter how high or how low it was, you best believe I went ahead and joined the company, because if I'm doing the work, I need to make the commission. What's great about this company, though, is we get paid out some of the highest commission, between 70 and 80%. It is a full-fledged at-home agency. So we are not asking you to drive anywhere. You don't have to be in a cubicle. You don't have to go to that storefront. You can do this from the luxury of your home, or how about the luxury of a cruise, a resort, or one of those 5-star hotels. Wherever there is Wi-Fi, you are in business. It is a state-of-the-art personalized booking portal. Plus, we're partnered with every major supplier worldwide. We have that payment gateway for your clients in case they want to make payments on their trip. And the customer management and software is stellar. So I really want you to think about this because y'all are already booking trips, but how about some group trips or even some individual trips? Group cruises, corporate and church retreats, fraternities, sororities, destination weddings, honeymoons, anniversaries, girls' trips, divorce moons, you name it, we can book it. Now, I recently got married in January of this year. And guys, I live in Houston, Texas, but I had a destination wedding in the amazing New Orleans, Louisiana. Shout out to all of my who dat on the chat. And guys, for me, I not only came home to some commission, but I also came home to an amazing man because I put up 2 hotels. And what was great as a travel agent, I was able to make $1,400 from something I was already doing. How many of you know brides that are going to destination weddings? Well, have them partner with you in this business and get paid for what they are doing already. Now, what is great about this, I am a very busy entrepreneur. So when I took on this venture, I needed it to be easy. And this is a turnkey business. Your website is already going to be set up for you. It's as easy as signing up for Facebook. Customer service and support is there. On-demand agent training is there. So you can even do all of your training at your own pace. It is all built into your website. Learn how to book that resort, the cruise, the airlines, the excursion, whatever you want to think of, you can learn it at your own pace. So all I had to do was cut out my Netflix and get plugged into my business. We also have access to major suppliers worldwide because remember, we are the largest at-home agency in the world. Plus your sales and marketing materials, it's already there for your convenience. So you don't even have to worry about designing your own flyers and business cards. And Teletravel has taken that off the table as well. Now, what do we have access to? Now, I love to read this list because it is just so impressive. Cruises, vacation packages, tours, car rentals, airline tickets, hotel rooms, resorts, travel insurance, sports and entertainment tickets, train tickets, vacation rentals, excursions, and activities. I almost ran out of breath. Now, listen, when you talk about sports and entertainment tickets, I was wondering, what does that have to do with being a travel agent? And then I quickly realized I don't care because I get paid from it. So let's think about the Super Bowl is coming up, right? What if you put a package together where you book the flight, you book the hotel, you do the rent-a-cars, maybe you want to add in some tours, excursions, and activities, plus you sell them that good old Super Bowl ticket. Can you imagine what your commission would look like? So yes, I do want to get this out. This is not one of those things. It's not a discount club. It's not one of those things where you have to go and tour for an hour and a half. This is a full-fledged travel business. So that means what? You make money. So do I really have to ask you why travel and why now? Because I said you make money. But I'm going to go ahead and explain it to you. It is an $8 trillion annually industry, and it is looking to double in the next 10 years. I don't know much of anything that's running in that $1 trillion status. So this is when I always ask my people to really put on their entrepreneur hat. Let's really dive into this and think about it. Do y'all remember when Dubai used to be a desert? And now Dubai is what? Full of luxury. Now we're just riding camels on the sand instead of being hot by the sand. Or what about Maldives? Maldives used to be the only place where you could find those overwater bungalows, but now it is expanding to Jamaica, to Florida, to even the Bahamas. Or that good old Tulum that everybody is running to. I guess they love mosquitoes because it is the jungle. But what have they done with the jungle? They have now built a hotel in the trees and they're calling it a tree house. And what are people doing? Traveling to go and see it. So it's time for you to get a piece of that travel coin. But who is fueling the industry? Those good old millennials. Shout out to the millennials. I am one of them. I barely made it, 1981, but I am in there. And then those good old baby boomers, they are no longer rocking in that rocking chair, y'all. They are rocking on cruise ships. They say, listen, I have raised my children. I'm not about to raise yours. I'm on the latter part of my life. I am trying to go and see the Michael Jackson exhibit. So they are gone, y'all. They are out of here. And then what about Generation Z, that digital generation, the jet setters, the ones that we like to say want to be millionaires by the time they're 18 and a half? Well, they have figured out a way to be business and leisure, and they are hopping in this travel industry and they are planning trips, honey, because they said, listen, I'm enjoying myself now while this body is nice, right, and tight. Okay. And then let me have you really think about this. The number one research category online, and I used to think it would be makeup as a makeup artist. I just knew people was only, talking about makeup. It's travel. They are not concerned about anything else. When they are in the cubicle and they hear that the boss went to Bora Bora, we are on our computers trying to see what Bora Bora has to offer. And we're making it our screensaver because we are for sure going to get there one day. So listen, guys, all I'm asking you to do is turn that little cell phone in your hand, turn it into an ATM. It's time that we get paid on what we are doing anyway, because you are going to book travel, whether you're going on vacation, whether you're going for graduation, whether you're going for a wedding. People are even traveling for dental services. They're traveling for surgery. And unfortunately, some people have to travel for a funeral. So if you're going to anybody's.com, all we're saying now is to go to your.com. Don't leave the money on the table because you're already doing the work. So I know you're on this Zoom on this good old Labor Day trying to figure out how to quit your job and come into a job that you love. So I do want to show you some of the money of what you could make. So let's say you have a frequent business traveler. They're traveling 3 times a month, staying in a hotel about 3 nights. $151.20. But guys, this is work that you did not do. This is you just sharing your link saying, hey, instead of going to Travelocity, instead of going to Priceline, go to me.com, go ahead and book your hotel, and you can get an email that says you got paid. But let's say you do a little bit of work, maybe 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. You book that amazing 5-day golf trip in Scottsdale, Arizona for a group of 4. Now, this is my favorite type of travelers, y'all, because they know exactly where they want to go. They know exactly where they want to stay and they know who they are going with. But all they're asking you to do is plug it into your system and you get paid $274.86. I surely will take that. But that good old 7-day honeymoon in Cancun with butler service. Now, for real, y'all, this is the easiest client to get because we all know social media loves to live out loud. We all see those extravagant proposals. Well, how about you just drop a little comment under that post and say, congratulations on finding love. I would love to book your honeymoon. I'm a travel advisor. And boom, you can see a commission going to Cancun of $561.79. But guys, this next slide, this is the money that I was leaving on the table because for years, when I say years, I mean years, I have been booking a cruise every single year for my family. And I had no idea a comma check was involved. So you can do a 5-day group cruise, family reunion, about 20 cabins booked. And this is that great old Royal Caribbean. And I'm going in November. And you can see a commission of $2,240, y'all. Now, for some of us, that's taking the mortgage off the table. So, and this is just a little side business, but it can become a main business. And what we love to encourage our agents to do is learn and earn. But guess what? You're going to have fun while doing it. We encourage you to educate yourself by experiencing travel. And what's great about our company, as you continue to learn, we like to reward you with the Dream Maker, the Vacation Builder, or the Travel Genius. But we all remember what our classroom used to be like, cold, stale, in those hard chairs. But over here, our classroom looks like most people vacations. So with your wellness travel certification, you can experience one of our IntelliTrips in the Grill Jamaica, 4 days, 3 nights, all inclusive, for really just the taxes of $499. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I will be sure to be at class on time every time. Now, I do want to show you a little bit something better. How about a 5-star all-inclusive? Now, this is with that luxury travel advisor certification. Now, I don't know about y'all, but y'all was throwing out some major trips. So it tells me that y'all like luxury. This is Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, 4 days, 3 nights. Guys, once again, taxes pretty much. $720 is all you have to pay to experience this amazing vacation. Now, what I love about our business is it is only guarantees. There's no risk. Now, this is a slide that really sealed the deal for me. That number one guarantee is the best price guarantee. So let's say for some reason, within 7 days, my client finds what I have booked for them for less. What our company is going to do, meet or beat the price. But in the event we cannot, we're going to give them 110% of the difference in IntelliBucks. So what that means is basically they're going to have to come back to you to use that voucher for a future trip. Now, that number 2 guarantee is for you as the agent. No questions asked. If for some reason in the first 30 days of getting in this business, you're like, you know what? I like to pay full price. I don't like saving or making money on what I'm already doing. I understand how I can book a whole entire package to the Super Bowl and walk away with a check, but I don't need no money. In the event that is you, the company's not going to ask any questions. If you choose to cancel on day 29, you're going to get back your full investment. Now, I said the company's not going to ask you any questions, but I might have a few questions for you. Now, that third guarantee is one that is so unique. I've never seen it anywhere. Not only are we going to give you 30 days, but we're going to give you another 11 months, because this unique profit guarantee says, come into our company, learn all you need to learn, do your training, even book a trip, make some commission. But if for some reason you have not made or saved what you've invested, we are going to cut you a check for the difference. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I have never heard that anywhere. So just like I said, there's no risk, there's only guarantees. Now, this part of the presentation, I'm going to remove myself out of the way because I have somebody who has 200% of the information. She is a founding director in this company. Now, it's great. I did take y'all to the beach, but this young lady is going to take y'all to the bank because we do need some money for all these vacations, right? She is a 6-star director in our company, and that means she has over 16,500 families being led under her amazing leadership. She was our 2022 MVP. We like to call her a freedom fighter. We also call her our mentor and our coach because she is still out in these streets coaching us to success. And I can guarantee you there's many of us on this chat who would not be where we are had it not been for this amazing lady. I also like to put chef on her credentials because she can cook it up in the kitchen and she cooks it up in this business. Do I have the amazing JP Watkins Mukes on the line?
Yes, Miss Brandy Holmes Dennison. I was just cooking today. Today, I actually made some rasta pasta. And so I love it. That's one of my hobbies. But you know what Warren Buffett said? Warren Buffett, billionaire tycoon, said, what you do should be your hobby. What the world does should be your business. And the world is traveling. And it is our business. So congratulations. Give it up. Put some fire emojis in the chat for Brandy Holmes Dennison. This young lady is absolutely on fire. In less than 6 months, she went 2-star director, building a team of 300 travel professionals. And so, guys, for you on today, this is Labor Day. And let me tell y'all, I am the #1 Labor Day hater. You won't find a bigger Labor Day hater than me. Why? Because I believe every day should be a day that you get to decide what you want to do. How many of you on the Zoom today would love to have an additional day to do what you want to do? Who would like to take Monday to Labor Day Tuesday, to Labor Day Wednesday? Okay, Misha said me. Lynette said me. Right? Okay, I see y'all. And so Mr. Bradley, who is the founder and CEO of this company, when I met him in 2014, I've been fired from my job, let go, downsized. And within 12 months, my money was funny and my change was strange, Sheila. I had to, within 12 months, move back home with my mother. And I remember thinking, is this my life? After being in corporate America for 20 years, I found myself flat broke. But so many people are like I was, figuring it out later in life. And so Mr. Bradley, when he met me, he posed a question that I'm going to pose to you today. He said, Miss Watkins, do you know you had entrepreneurial rights? And so it's Labor Day. I'm going to ask you all today, did you know you had entrepreneurial rights? Most of us did not. And I said, no, sir, I don't know what that is. And he said, that's the right to be your own boss, Jay. Okay, I didn't know that that was on the table. I was told, go to school, get your education, get a good job, go somewhere and sit down. I didn't know I could be an entrepreneur. And so after that revelation, I got my .com started. After that, revelation, I said, oh, okay, I can be my own boss. I started my travel business. And as Brandy said, not only did I empower myself, but I empowered others. I began to know who's booking the family travel, my mom. Who loves to take trips? My friends and sorority sisters and church members. And so I just began to share that with people. I actually empowered about 40 families front line. Now, Brandy's brought in 75. I've only brought in about 40, but that 40 people have turned into now 16,000 families worldwide, 3,000 in the United Kingdom. So I'm here to tell you, empower yourself first, build a network by empowering you, and then you can empower others. Now, here's the caveat. When I was in corporate America, I helped a whole lot of people get a job, but nobody gave me a check. In this business, as I empower other people, do you know that I actually get a $50 commission for every person I empower? Now, I don't know about you, but I like getting $50 gift cards for my birthday. Anybody else enjoy getting those $50 gift cards when people give those to you? So just consider this a $50 gift, for empowering other people. But you know what? They add up to free lunches and free gas. And then in addition to that, Miss Ima did bring Brandy into the business. Do you know that because Brandy brought in 75 people, if Brandy made 500 for the week, Miss Ima made 50% match. That would have been $250 that she received not doing any work. A 50% match. Who do you know that's sharp? Who do you know that loves to help people? Who do you know that loves to make money? 50% match is a game changer. But you know what I didn't know was that $10 would change my life. That $10 bill goes 6 levels deep. I have 16,000 people across the world that pay a $10 bill. Now, it doesn't come out of their money. The company says, I'm going to pay you what I owe you. But Ms. Watkins, because you started the process, we're going to pay you a $10 override 6 levels deep. So that $10 bill pays me a comma check every week. We're talking about $3,000 to $6,000 of $10 bills weekly because people empowering people. I want you to put in the chat, build it. Right, Lisa, build it. Build it. Either you're going to build your own empire or you're going to build someone else's. And in 2014, when I was fired, I realized that was not my empire. And so as soon as I joined this company in 2015, I've been building my empire. And ladies and gentlemen, when you build it, when you recognize your entrepreneurial rights, that's a beautiful thing because now you're helping families all over the world. I remember Brandy starting this business and she joined this business for her own freedom. But now she has helped people help people. So when you're talking about empowering 3 people, you go bronze, 6, you go silver, 9, you go gold. Do you know that in the past 6 months, Brandy has produced 12 gold builders? 12 gold builders. So if you're a bronze, silver, or gold, put it in the chat. Bronze, silver, or gold. Represent. Represent. That's right, Nita. Okay, y'all. I see you, Amanda. Yes. Come on, Tatiana. I see you. And so put down that you're ranking up and you're banking up. And when you go gold, now you unlock that $10 team bonus. When you go gold, you get matches. We have a young lady on our team. She actually does the Steppers cruise every year for her stepping crew. This year, last November, they stepped in the name of love, but she stepped into 55,000 because she booked the Steppers cruise. Now get this, Kiana Gregory sponsored her, and Kiana stepped into a 10% match. What is 10% of 55,000? Who knows the math? Okay, Tammy, who knows the math? Guys, she stepped into a 10% match on a trip she didn't book. Right, Lisa? Right, Felicia? 5,500. And that's what all gold builders are going to receive as they empower other people. Now, how many of us have residual bills? Today is the first, and I don't know about y'all, but the first, I used to hate the residual bills that hit on the first. Now, because I have residual income, it hits a little different. We get a $4 bill residually for individuals that fall in our matrix, whether we sponsored them or somebody else. We can get love from above. Anybody want to get love from above? Well, the matrix allows you to do that. As your team grows from 3, 6, 9, 3, 9, 27, 81 down to 19,000, do you understand that you put yourself in line for $118,000 per month? Ladies and gentlemen, when I saw that, all I could do was dream. And all I could do was think. When my application was 1, I could build a team of 1,000. And I don't have to go back to my corporate job. I could have Labor Day every day if I could build a team of 1,000. That was my only goal, y'all. But do you know the 1,000 people that came in didn't have any idea really who I was, and they began to grow their own teams? So I want you to keep in mind, building a team is not everybody's dream or goal. But if you know people who know people, it can flat out grow out of control. And as you empower your first 100 to 100,000 people, we bonus you on the first of the month. This bonus hit yesterday. It didn't hit today. The integrity of this company. We have individuals who are going director. We have individuals in the company that are helping a lot of people. At 1-star director, that's a bonus of 500 to kick off your month. 2-star directors, Brandy just went 2-star. They just dropped a G in her bank account yesterday. But you know what? I want everybody who is a director on the line today. Go ahead and drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-star. If you are a director, put that in the chat. Erica, Dr. Kelly's in the house. Brandy, yeah, Dr. Kelly just got that $1,000 bonus. Robin Sedell, yes, Jennifer. We got some directors that are in the house today, and they got their bonuses. But guess what? I'm a 6-star. I just got a 16,000. Yeah, Brandy, I see you just excited for me. Honey, listen, because I was ready to get my 5-star bonus. I was looking at the email. I forgot I went 6-star, girl. I said, thank you, Lord Jesus. I said, I'm a 6-star. I'm not a 5-star. That's exciting, y'all, because our company just put 10-star on the table. Now, how many of you can even fathom, imagine, dream, $250,000 bonus every single month hitting your bank account, Sharice? $250,000 in one bonus? Guys, I don't know about you, but I don't have anything else on my calendar that trumps this. I don't have anything else in my portfolio to where you have the ability to take over Europe, the Caribbean. We're getting ready to open Germany. We're getting ready to open Canada. And ladies and gentlemen, when we open these other markets, do you know people that you don't know? So I need you guys to put yourself in line. And once you make 6 figures, we're putting a ring on it. If you are a sapphire, ruby, diamond, or double diamond ring earner, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, because once you're earning 6 figures, we put a sapphire ring on it. I'm so proud because our team, Miss Jane Freund from my team, just got her sapphire ring. But guys, I have 12 people. I have 12 ring earners now that are a part of my organization. 3 of them wear $250,000 rings. 3 of them were $250,000. Cindy, Stephanie, and Lavonda. And so I'm very, very proud because they're going for their $500,000 ring, and I'm going for my double diamond. Guys, I wear the $500,000 ring, but I cannot wait, because when was it on the table in my corporate job to make $1 million? When was it on the table? Right, Desiree? $250,000. This young lady's at $500,000 from the comfort of her own home. When was that on the table in our corporate job? No, never. So I want you guys to know that the income is unlimited. Put in the chat, unlimited. Unlimited, because you have the ability to get flat out wealthy just by helping other people win. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited because we have documentation that beats conversation. We get 1099. And so we get a chance to write off, some of this business. We get a chance to show you what we're earning on a part-time basis. This is not quit your job day. I know it's Labor Day and I'm all in your ear because I'm the Labor Day hater. But guys, this is not quit your job day. This is, how can I supplement my income until I get ready? This is saying, set up your retirement. Set up your plan B, because you may need it in case your plan A quits you. Okay, so this is that opportunity to set up your safety net and make it cushy. Okay, so it's really comfortable. So this just shows you, what are people earning? Some people need evidence. Some people want to know who over there is making money. Here's the evidence here. We have a lot of people, guys. Our top 100 income earners is about to be a 6-figure list. Right now, it's about 6 figures, top 100. And I remember when the top 10, I remember when we were making 100,000. Now the top 100, And it goes on and on, the success stories. But I want you guys to know that the average 6-star director in this company makes $1 million. And so I want you to know that we not only get a chance to earn it, but we can leave it. Put in the chat, legacy, legacy. Feel secure in knowing that in the event of your death, your passing, your transition, that your Planet Marketing business will outlast you, outlive you. As a director, okay, you met some of the directors in the chat tonight. They get a chance to, in the event of their death, their passing, their transition, leave their weekly commission, director bonus, director pay, and all monthly residual to their children and their children's children, to their spouse, to whoever they deem as their next of kin, their heir. How many of you would love to have an heir, right, Brian? I know that you have 3 beautiful boys, and you get a chance to leave a legacy. And that is so powerful, ladies and gentlemen, to be able to leave that legacy. And that's the Planet Marketing Pledge. Guys, this is each one, teach one. Anybody just ready to learn? This is a program that you can learn from other people, and they're going to teach you. Now, at your corporate job, they're not teaching you everything because they don't want you to take their job. And it's a competition. It's crabs in the barrel. But over here, we lift you up. We want you to win. The compensation plan, it compensates us for helping you win. Guys, I remember when I got into this business, my mentor said, Miss Watkins, put me on the phone with everybody you can. That's interest. I said, okay. I blew him up. Guess what? I realized he was getting paid to help me, so I blew him up. And I'm here to tell you guys, that's the nature. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Everybody on the Zoom, put in the chat, success coach. You get a success coach. You get a success coach. Everybody gets a success coach. Yes, Wynette, you're not by yourself. You get an opportunity to learn from someone who has your interest in mind. Mr. Bradley coached me and mentored me in this business. And guys, it hasn't always been things that I wanted to hear. But how many of you have ever been coached to 6 figures, $250,000, $500,000, and on to $1 million? It was never on the table for me. So I want you to know that it's a blessing, right, Miss Mary, to be coached. It's a blessing to have a mentor. And we just got back from convention where we heard from Tim Grover, who was off the charts. Now we have mentor coach coming to our 10th year anniversary convention, John C. Maxwell, who y'all know is the father of personal development. Guys, I think I may have all his books, or at least most of his books, but he's off the chain. And those of you who are students of personal development know he's the best of the best, just like this company is the best of the best. So I know you're thinking, wow, I get a success coach. I can make money and save money on my travel. I can be surrounded by eagles. How much is this going to cost me? Well, guys, that's what I wanted to know. I thought I had to take out a small business loan, but you don't, because this business is $200. You can exhale. Because guys, we're not asking you to have to put up your house in a second mortgage. Most people who want to own businesses and be entrepreneurs, they have to come up with a lot of capital. They have to come up with a lot of money. Here, we don't, Crystalline. It's 180 to start your travel business. Make money, save money, book travel, book the Steppers crew. I have people who do nothing but Holy Land trips because they work with pastors and reverends and ministers, and that's what they do. We have people who do nothing but cruises. We have people who say, I only do luxury. I have a lady who does nothing but Rocky Mountain wine tours on the trains. And that's her niche. That's what she enjoys doing. So for you, put together Super Bowl packages, put together Vegas trips, whatever it is for you, get paid. You should not be on anybodyelse.com today, because when you know better, you do better. And you should know, because we're letting you know, that today you have the opportunity to get paid on the hottest, sexiest industry in the world. And for $20, you can tell somebody else how to do it. $20. Do you know for $20, I get a chance to make $500,000 for $20 investment? I don't make $500,000 on the travel I book, although my team has now booked millions of dollars in travel, $500 million in travel. It's not because of me booking it. It's because, again, I have a team, and for $20 a month, I get a chance to run that team. So it's $200 one time. You get 2 businesses, IntelliTravel and Planet, and $60 a month. That's $2 a day. That's $2 a day to have a $1 million opportunity in a $1 trillion industry. Somebody put in the chat, no brainer, because it's a no brainer. If you're on somebodyelse.com, guys, it's a no brainer. Just go to you.com. Do you have to empower others? No, that's totally optional. But we just want you to make sure that you understand the basic concept of making money and saving money on your own travel. Okay. Everybody talks about additional streams of income. This is the best one yet. So number one's get it, ready to go, make a decision. Whoever invited you to the Zoom tonight, they're going to train you or put you in line for training. We're going to make sure that IntelliTravel University opens up. You don't have to have student loans. Planet Marketing University opens up. You don't need student loans. All of the education is free. We do have some education that you can pay for if you want to take specialized training. But guys, this training is on demand. But the crazy thing about my on-demand movies that I love to watch, many times they want additional money. But this on-demand training is free in your virtual back office. And you get a chance to learn from the best of the best. So definitely, guys, number twos have questions. We have answers. Remember, I said you have a success coach. You got somebody in your corner. Whoever invited you now, this is your assignment. If you're coachable, this is your assignment. If you're a guest on right now, listen very closely because this is Labor Day, okay? And now you get ready to be the CEO. If someone invited you, put their name in the chat. Who invited you? Who invited you? We want to know. Hey, Coach Coco, we want to know who invited you tonight. Put their name. Who invited you? Okay, because we want to acknowledge that because we know you may have some questions and we need to hook you up. We need to hook you up. So tonight we got Bridget. She was invited by Risa. Amy was invited by Brenda. You still got guests on, girl. You ain't stopping. You still got guests on. We got Cheryl invited by Patty. Lynette invited by Shantori. Okay. Latasha invited by Kim. Tracy invited by Fallon. Okay, we got Nina invited by Erlina. Hello, hello. Welcome tonight. Lenora invited by Sheila. Sheila got a guest on. And Sheila, would you unmute Director Sheila Peterson? I would love for you to just tell a little bit about your name and background and why Planet for you as a director here in this business. Would you mind?
Mm-hmm. Happy Labor Day blessings, everybody. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
All right. Well, thank you again just for giving me that blessings where I can share a little bit about my background. Retired licensed clinical social worker serving our veterans for the last 15 years, my over a 30-year career. But one thing I can say, the reason why I am still Planet proud, Planet is allowing me to say never again. If I should ever suddenly become ill, hospitalized, lose the ability to work, these 7, 8 potential streams of income that you guys have learned about tonight, not only has it served as a Plan B solution, but it also is served as an equalizer for that 6-figure income I lost post-retirement. Thank you, ma'am, for allowing me to share.
And you're just living your best life. Nobody would ever think that you were retired, honey. You look so young and vibrant. But, you know, you work with our veterans. So does Dr. Kelly. Dr. Tanya Kelly is a veteran, but she works for the VA as well as a nurse practitioner. But there's so many of our veterans. We want to salute you guys as well. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, Director Peterson, for that testimony. We have Lynette on. Again, Latasha. Latasha is a guest of Kim. Welcome, welcome. Tracy is a guest. Okay, I'm saying the same name. Damon is a guest of Emerald. Coach E, listen, you better join Coach E. Okay, Courtney McFarland has Shelly on. All right, Patience is a guest of Cheryl Douglas. Cheryl's on fire. All right, Demetra is a guest of Jennifer Terry. Suni is a guest of Erica Carter Gibson. All right, all right. We have also Katandra is a guest of Ebony. Cornelia is a guest of Linda. Okay, if you are launching tonight, make sure that you let us know. I know Coach Kiana. Coach Key, are you on the Zoom? If so, could you unmute? Because I know that you were launching someone, and I have flat out forgot who it was. Brandy, can you read off, starting at Cornelia, who that is, so that I
I
can.
lost from where it was because I was getting message. So I don't know, Shannon, did you pick up from where? There's so many guests, and I was trying to figure out where
Yes.
you were, which
Come
is
on
so
now.
great from Labor Day. Did you follow along, Shannon? Somebody was asking me questions.
Yes, we have Sharon, a guest of Courtney. And we have Marissa is launching tonight. Marissa Quarles is launching tonight. Awesome. And Pierce was invited by Coach Tatiana. Awesome. And we have Richard is a guest of Mr. Greg Fulton. Carla was invited by Bales. Kimberly invited by Courtney. And we have Carla invited by Makiba. Let's see. We have Richard invited by Greg. Awesome. We have Alma invited by Dolores Houston. Davita invited by Nitra. And we have Earl invited by Greg. And we have Amy invited by Fallon. Candace invited by Lachey. And we have an iPhoner that was invited by Linda. Clarence invited by Tawana. And let's see. So many awesome guests tonight. Nancy invited by Marley. And
okay. And also, I see Dr. Kelly in the house. Dr. Kelly just made 2-star as well, like Brandy. They made it within the first week. But Dr. Kelly, I'd love for you to give your testimony as well. I know that you're just healing from a cold, but do you have enough voice to share your testimony?
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to do that, Coach, because I want everyone to know that, we all have our obstacles in life, but it's up to us to overcome those obstacles and make lemon out of lemonades, right? My daughter passed away 3 years ago and left me a granddaughter who was soon to go to college. I had no idea how I was going to get it paid, knowing that her mother was not going to be here to pay Sally Mae, who had been around my neck for 30 years. I didn't want that for her. I didn't want that for her. I didn't want that for my grandson, who almost wasn't able to start college because of finances. So I was determined to write the check. I'm going to write the check for every child in my family who comes behind me and wants an education. So that's really, really dear to me to be able to do that. And I know I love to help battered women because I myself was a battered woman. So I know the help they need to get off their feet, to get started, to get their children out of situations. So there's a lot of things that's near and dear to me that can't go beyond my paycheck, my front door. So to have that extra stream of income, guys, now I'm writing a check. I'm doing it every single month. And every time I rank up, I bank up, I can do the more check writing. Thank you, Coach.
Now, I know that money is not necessarily your issue right now, but how did it feel to get that extra $1,000?
It's awesome. It's right around tuition time.
Can you see that? Can you see the 10,000 for 5-star?
I can see it in front of me right now. It's not far. It's not out of reach. And I know if you did it in 8 years, Coach, you already paved the way. You made it easy for me. It is not going to take me those same 8 years. So guys, what am I going to be doing in 8 years if I'm not a millionaire? So I'm waiting on my turn.
I love it, Dr. Kelly. Well, you look good and you sound good, and we're praying a speedy recovery for you. And we have so many guests that are in the house tonight. We see here, Shannon, let me see. I'm looking to see,
we have Brianna, a guest of Anissa.
Okay.
And we have Coach Balfour is launching tonight.
Oh, okay.
And we have someone was invited by Chandra Oliver. We have someone invited by Emerald. Thank you for joining us tonight. Katina invited by Charlotte Moore. Awesome. Sheris invited by Dewana. Terry invited by Fallon. And Alicia by Falcon Wright. Kiva invited by Kristen. And
All right,
Trace.
that must be Marissa. Marissa is launching. That's who's launching.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Awesome. Awesome. So how would those that are interested go ahead and join tonight?
All right. Those of you that are getting started, all you have to do is put a number 1 in the chat. A number 1 in the chat. And or put I'm ready. And what we're going to do is send you a VIP link. A VIP link, okay? And we're going to get you going. Those of you that are getting started, just put a number 1 who are ready to go. I'm ready. And we're going to send you a VIP link. Okay. We got quite a few guests on tonight. I cannot wait. Shift is happening. Shift is happening. Get back with the person who invited you tonight. I see so many guests in the house tonight. Okay, Tatiana has quite a few guests on as well. Yes. Rissa is launching. Get with her. Those who are launching, those who are not launching. Guys, I don't know about you, but have you ever thought, I want to be in the right place at the right time with the right people? This is that moment. If you've ever thought, I wish I had found out about it before a million people knew, this is the time. We're still at the ground level of greatness. There's so many individuals that don't know about this. There's still people out there giving away their travel commissions that are already built in their bookings. So when I see on my timeline, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, when I see people traveling, I slide in their DMs. Hey, look like you're having a great time. Did you get a check? And what do y'all think people say? No, I didn't even know I could get a check. So tonight, you know better. And if you know better, it is time, y'all, to do better. So tonight, we want to say welcome to the team. Quite a few number 1s. Brandy, read off those number 1s. Who's getting started? Who's going to be our next business partner?
First of all, congratulations to all the number 1s. I am so excited. I'm always happy when we have like a Labor Day and Memorial Day, because it allows all of our corporate individuals or those working our job to get plugged in and actually see what we are offering. So we have Destiny, that's number 1. We got iPhone 35 and another iPhone number 1, Rose, Cornelia, Marquita, Katina. We also have Georgette that was invited by Robin, Lenore, Andrea, who was invited by Tatiana. Now listen, all of the guests of Tatiana, let me tell y'all, this young lady is about to put the skates on with an airplane on her back, okay? Y'all definitely want to get involved. Tatiana is all about, one, being successful, getting that legacy for her family, but she doesn't want anybody to miss it. And that's what I love about her. She is, and all of the partners, they're all like, we're so excited to tell everybody because we don't want anybody to miss this opportunity. And like you said, we are at the beginning. That's what convention was about. We're just at the beginning. Katina, I said Katina, Alicia.
Brianna, there's a Brianna getting started.
Yes. And it makes me think about, when Amazon was first starting, when Apple was first starting, when all of these companies that are now major companies that we don't know how they started, but they had people who believed in them. They had people who also quit on them. And now look at where they are. This is that opportunity. I see this going so big and out of control. And I'm just so glad that I am what's considered the beginning. But you are at the start. You are the 4th application to enter the system. And so you are now making over $70,000 a month. And it's just going to be on and up for there. Because when you get to that $250,000 a month, listen, JP, I'm moving in. Okay, I'm moving in.
Y'all gonna need to make an appointment to call my phone at that point, because I ain't gonna be able. I'm making an appointment with myself. Girl, that is mind blowing. I want you guys to know we are just regular, everyday people that see it and seized it. That's it. We're not no special than anybody else. We are regular, everyday people that are grateful for an opportunity to win. And so I posted about that today, Brandy, as we close out. How many of you have ever thought about winning? And I posted it today because I used to love field day. Some of y'all, I'm dating myself. Some of y'all will never know what field day is. But let me tell y'all, in the 70s and the 80s, we loved field day because we used to get them little ribbons and the little plastic trophies. Some of y'all remember that was our favorite day. And we would race and run and hop and jump. And so I got a taste of winning and then I started doing pageants in college, and I used to love to run track. I used to love to just anything that was competition. But when I started adulting, the competition was over, the fun was over. And all I did was go to work every day. But you know what? Not only did I realize I could be an entrepreneur with this business, what I also realized we could win. There is healthy competition. Do you know that we get checks and rings? Do you know we get checks and watches and checks and trips and we get trophies? I mean, you just look at y'all. Just take it. Let me just move to the. Do you see?
Show the people. Show the people.
Let me move. Y'all, I feel like a kid again. I feel like a kid again because I get a chance not only to compete, but I get a chance to help others win. And that is just so exciting to me. How many of you like to win? Put it in the chat. I do. And if you enjoy winning, you're going to love the culture here because we love to celebrate you. So all of you that are getting started or you have questions, don't let your questions stop you. Get your questions answered. Get back with the person who invited you tonight. Start winning for you and your family. Start winning for you and your family. You deserve it. And Brandy, thank you for a stellar presentation. This was exciting. We're getting ready to start our training.